It's hard out here for a filmmaker when you're trying to get the scenes and the gear. Got the shot callers Mike Calvo on the track, and Yabui with the cam. We gon' put it on the map. Every frame we shoot, man, it costs a little hustle. Trying to find the props, plus the budget's got muscle. From the indie grind lights and the lenses we chase, building up a vision, every story got a place. Casting calls late, scripts rewrote twice. Gotta fight for the dream, pay the sacrifice. It in it dawn, soundtrack in the mix, turning struggle into gold with them cinematic tricks. It's hard out here for a filmmaker when you're trying to turn a dream to a scene. Get that paper shot callers in the booth, yeah, we tell it how it is. Yabui Calvo making movies for the kids. It's hard out here for a filmmaker when you're trying to turn a dream to a scene. Get that paper shot callers in the booth, yeah, we tell it how it is. Yabui Calvo making movies for the kids. Grants on the table, sponsors hard to reach, but the story gotta rise, that's the lesson we teach. From the block to the big screen, visions won't fade. Independent hustle, every classic homemade. We ain't waiting on a handout, built it from the ground. Symbolism in the shots, every frame profound. When the credits start rolling, you gon' feel what we say, cause the struggle and the story always find that way. It's hard out here for a filmmaker, but the art gon' shine. Vision's only getting greater. From the shot caller mic to the lens in my hand, we create, we inspire, we forever take a stand. It's hard out here for a filmmaker when you're trying to get the scenes and the gear. Got the shot callers Mike Calvo on the track, and Yabui with the cam. We gon' put it on the map. Every frame we shoot, man, it costs a little hustle. Trying to find the props, plus the budget's got muscle. From the indie grind lights and the lenses we chase, building up a vision, every story got a place. Casting calls late, scripts rewrote twice. Gotta fight for the dream, pay the sacrifice. It in it dawn, soundtrack in the mix, turning struggle into gold with them cinematic tricks. It's hard out here for a filmmaker when you're trying to turn a dream to a scene. Get that paper shot callers in the booth, yeah, we tell. Hard out here for a filmmaker when you're trying to get the scenes and the gear. Got the shot callers Mike Calvo on the track, and Yabui with the cam. We gon' put it on the map. Every frame we shoot, man, it costs a little hustle. Trying to find the props, plus the budget's got muscle. From the indie grind lights and the lenses we chase, building up a vision, every story got a place. Casting calls late, scripts rewrote twice. Gotta fight for the dream, pay the sacrifice. It in it dawn, soundtrack in the mix, turning struggle into gold with them cinematic tricks. It's hard out here for a filmmaker when you're trying to turn a dream to a scene. Get that paper shot callers in the booth, yeah, we tell it how it is. Yabui Calvo making movies for the kids. It's hard out here for a filmmaker when you're trying to turn a dream to a scene. Get that paper shot callers in the booth, yeah, we tell it how it is. Yabui. Hard out here for a filmmaker when you're trying to get the scenes and the gear. Got the shot callers Mike Calvo on the track, and Yabui with the cam. We gon' put it on the map. Every frame we shoot, man, it costs a little hustle. Trying to find the props, plus the budget's got muscle. From the indie grind lights and the lenses we chase, building up a vision, every story got a place. Casting calls late, scripts rewrote twice. Gotta fight for the dream, pay the sacrifice. It in it dawn, soundtrack in the mix, turning struggle into gold with them cinematic tricks. It's hard out here for a filmmaker when you're trying to turn a dream to a scene. Get that paper shot callers in the booth, yeah, we tell it how it is. Yabui Calvo making movies.
All right, welcome back. We are back after a little hiatus for the holidays. Here at the Shot Callers Podcast. I am your boy Calvo, and I'm here with my guy.
Yabui, they waiting on who's next.
How you been, man?
Good, man. Just man. Hello, check.
Wait, I don't know
Oh,
if yet. Huh.
check. Hold on, man. I gotta do something.
Hold on, we having a little technical. All right.
Hold on. Check. What's going on?
All right, while Yabui gets his mic together, uh, we are back again for another episode of the Shot Callers Podcast, where we come in typically every Thursday and call the shots and make the shots of everything film and cinema related. It has been a minute since we've been with you all. Like I said, last week we were out due to Thanksgiving, which I hope everybody had a very safe and blessed Thanksgiving. I know I did. I ate a lot, got a chance to spend it with family and friends. And then the week before that, we miss you all because your boy was out doing some great things, getting ready and doing some final touches for his film that he directed today. And we'll talk more about that in a minute. But no, it has been a good time. We are out here still, keeping the dream alive as we hope as you are as also. I think Ibu may be coming back in with me.
Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with me.
We not really sure what's going on, peeps, but we out here. For myself, we still just been teaching. I've been teaching a film class, you all, trying to prepare the future for what's to come. As far as cinema and stuff, we've been learning a lot as far as with storyboarding, really going to the basics. But outside of that, hey, Christmas is like 3 weeks away, you all. It is crazy to think that 2025 is almost gone. That is wild. We started this podcast when, you buoy. You remember what year?
Last year?
We started. Has it been over a year?
No, this year.
We started it this year. So it's crazy that we started this podcast at the top of the year and that we have made it this far to the end. Again, like I said, we thank you all for tuning in, coming in with us. Hold on one second. You need me to help you out real quick? All right, we was having a few little technical difficulties. We just trying to work through them real quick. I hear that.
There we go. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. That's what always happens on the movie set right there.
It is. Boom and shot.
Boom in the shot.
All right, so let's officially welcome Yabui in for tonight's episode. We got past those little technical difficulties. But no, how you been, man?
Been doing great, man. Finally done with the colored cavalry. Yeah.
So good.
Appreciate it.
Man, tonight's episode, this is what we'll be diving in. This was if you aren't familiar with the colored cavalry, well, I'm gonna let you Bowie introduce the film and talk about it a little bit.
Man, I wish Jermaine was on here. He's great at selling it. But basically, it's about a time that happened between Bay Minette, somewhere near here, near Pensacola. But fictionally, we had it set in Wilcox County, Alabama, which is North Alabama, and basically about the colored cavalry who was seeking revenge on things that were done to their town, and it's kind of mixed up with the current time, where there's a rapper coming from Atlanta to Wilcox County to visit his grandfather, and then he just goes through. I'm trying to not give away too much. He just goes through trials and tribulations and finds out that he is a descendant from the colored cavalry. So
no, it was such a good film, you all. They had a premiere for it. Was it last weekend?
Saturday. This past Saturday.
This past weekend. I had an opportunity to come out and see it, and when I tell you all, it was one just an amazing event. Just the overall premiere and everything that went along with it was just phenomenal. But the film, you all, was really good. I had, you know, one thing about me and your boy, we work on films and stuff, so I knew he was working on it, but we didn't really share too many details before, and I kind of enjoyed that too because I knew that you all had been working on the film, and of course I saw the trailer, and so I kind of picked up a little bit, but I didn't really know too much about the film going into it, and so I watched it and I was just like, this is really great. For me, I was just like, it was so many different layers to it. You know, you had the layers where the color cavalry is like going on back in, I'm gonna say like 1800, early 1900s. I'm not really sure what the year was there. So you have that kind of like line, but then you have like this at the essence of it, like a coming of age story. And then
So you can sell it better than me. I'm just not. I just
No,
I
you're
just shoot
good.
it and direct it, but I mean, yeah, but you and Jermaine are good at selling. So first of all, shout out to Jermaine
yeah,
J.
shout out to
Williams.
Jermaine.
Is that executive producer, creator, writer for The Color Cavalry? Shout out to these other executive producers, Jennifer and Rachel. Man, we could have done it without them. It's just helping out with everything. And shout out to our two PAs. Basically, our production crew was Jermaine, myself, and two PAs.
Hey,
So that's what's up.
and I want to
And
like,
of course, the executive producers helped out as well, you know, but for the most part, there's four
hey,
people.
no, for such like a skeleton crew like that, that's like 5 people. And for the work that you all did and how it came out, man, that's phenomenal. And I want to dive into that like a little bit more
Sure,
tonight
yeah.
too, because when we think about like films, right? A lot of times people get caught up in the fact or just the thought like, okay, like I don't have a full crew to like make. I have a story, right? I have an idea of what I want to tell, but I don't have like enough people to bring it together, right? You know, like you look at movie sets, and even if you look at like credits rolling, right? You see so many different people in so many different roles and positions, right? And like for someone who wants to make a movie, they be like, I can't make the movie I want because I don't have the people to make the movie, right?
Exactly.
But then you just said for yourself and for your team that you worked with, it was like 5 of y'all, and y'all just basically made like a whole feature-length film, right?
Feature film, a film that was supposed to be, that was only 20 pages long, that Jermaine's been working on for like the past 3 years, and he rewrote it into a short, turned it into like an hour-long film. So, and it all worked well. We just, you know, we did the first initial run of scenes, watched it, had a focus group look at it. They gave some critique, and then we just Jermaine went in there, went in the lab, whipped up some more scenes to make the story more cohesive. Your man Jeff from Louisiana helped out as well with the focus group, and then we did it. We had like 5 more scenes and knocked it out.
Oh yeah, I look that's amazing. Like that's what I'm saying. Like one again, shout out to Jermaine for just having the vision and being able to bring it in. But like the fact that y'all were able to just like one, I think it's cool too, and I want to come back to it and touch on how you had like a focus group and kind of like how you edit it and then kind of like that process of revamping it too. But also first before I do that, like how if you mind sharing, like how long did it take y'all to like get it? How long was the production for y'all for you like filming it out?
Basically, this is what we did. October 22nd. Hey, we're gonna shoot this film next week. Where was that? Yeah, October 22nd. Then we called Bill Marshall. Hey, Bill Marshall, we're about to start shooting this movie next week. We want November 19th to premiere the movie.
So wait, so all right, so the idea came about October 26th, right, or around that,
October 22nd.
and then you like a week later y'all started filming.
Basically,
So y'all shot a whole feature film in like
a month.
3 weeks, well,
About a
a
month.
month. Yeah, about a month.
Exactly. I mean,
So
we did.
wait, Cause this is like I don't want to brush over this because this is amazing. So y'all not only shot, edited, and
Sound
made
mixing,
mix,
the soundtrack.
a whole feature. Yeah, cause shout out to the soundtrack too.
Shout out to the soundtrack.
Hey, y'all need to go download the soundtrack on all platforms.
All platforms.
Cause
Spotify,
that music,
Apple Music.
the music really was like a character in the film.
Yeah.
But back to what I was saying though. So y'all shot, edited, pretty much did the whole. Cause I know y'all was doing pre-pro, like the whole film in a month and put it out and premiered it.
Exactly. With the soundtrack. Yeah.
With 5 people.
With 5 people.
Roughly.
Yeah. Jermaine and I were up here late nights. Family getting mad at us, but we had a mission. We had November 19th as a date. We wanted something dope because it's an original screenplay, very creative screenplay.
It is.
There's a period piece. You know, the coming of age, like you said.
And like I said, the period piece part of it, the editing and how, I don't want to give any spoilers away, but like once you see stuff tied together, those edits, I was a little on edge now. I know the people was too because I was in the crowd. Man, just such a great piece of work. And I mean this like very wholeheartedly, like just me watching it, I was like, and like I just admiration for it, just the whole concept and how it was brought together. But to even now see like, okay, a whole like, and I want to like for the people who aren't really like aware. So a typical feature, even if it's an hour or so, right? Like on the independent level, can take like 3 months to 6 months to edit, right? So like you think about feature-length films that are like major production films, right? And sometimes even longer than that. Major studio films sometimes take like 6 months to a year to like completely edit, right? And y'all did all of this in less than a month. I mean, I'm saying not less than a month, but like roughly a month.
Yeah.
And it came out like so good.
Yeah, because the advantage of being the director, cinematographer, and having a great team is that while you're choosing the shots and you're pivoting and everything, I'm already thinking about the editing in my head. So I'm like, oh, I'm going to do this, capture this. And then once we get a good take done, and then we go to the next thing. And then the actors, they just did a phenomenal job.
The actors were,
man.
Shout out to the actors. Give them some.
All of them, from lead actor from Chad to Pastor Alexander to Tammy to Natalie to everybody did a great job. If I didn't say your name, I apologize, but all of you did great. All of you. Naia did one. Everybody did.
Yeah.
KB.
Because I wasn't familiar with
dude.
oh no, what are you saying?
And one more, Trentis. He was actually the captain of the Color Cavalry. Yeah, he did great. I mean, everybody.
Yeah, because
I'm so proud of them.
I like I've seen some of the people, but I wasn't familiar with most of the cast. But like everybody really, I will say everybody played their role really, like was in the role, and that it was that really helped the story too. Because I mean, just the fact of shooting a period piece, right? Like trying to like get into that mind frame, and then even outside of that, like the story has some difficult, I don't want to say difficult, right? But some hard topics which are very like that need to be addressed, right?
Yes.
And so even like seeing the characters kind of go on this journey where we meet them in a certain place and then they kind of like go through different changes and then we meet them towards the end, right? Like I love seeing movies where like you get to kind of go on a journey with a character. And the actors really just did a good job in like bringing that full circle.
Exactly. And our lead actor, Chad, acted for the first time. I love to see his progression, not only as a character, but as an actor. As the scenes went on, the days went on. I mean, by the time we got to that funeral scene, which was kind of the last scenes that we shot, he was just on point with his acting, his expressions, conveying the ideas that Jermaine and I wanted him to do. So yeah, shout out to Chad, man.
Yeah, give him some.
And if you don't know his story, he was that guy
Yeah, so
that was on the bridge.
I saw
His
that
car
at the
flew off over the bridge into the water, and he was just stuck down there deep in the depths of the water. And he just somehow got out of there and made it alive, and then started in the movie.
That is wild, because I remember seeing that on the news, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then when he said that at the premiere, I was just like, one, I can't even imagine going through nothing like that, right? Because that's only stuff that you see on TV.
That's just crazy, bro.
And
He
then,
said
like,
he was just stuck down. He couldn't get out. The water just had him sucked in, and for some reason he got out. I mean, God really got him. You know what I'm saying?
That's God. That ain't nothing but God. I'm gonna give God some. All right, hold on, real quick. I wanna. I see we got some comments popping up in the chat. Let's address them too. All right.
Oh yeah, shout out to Scholar's Podcast. Shout out to Scholar's Podcast in the film during that one scene.
Yeah. I know. Hey, shout out to y'all. I forgot all about that for real till it popped up. So yeah, shout out to y'all for putting us in there.
Terrence Barber killed it. Oh my God. Oh,
Nick Bolden definitely want to connect with you. No, Nick Bolden definitely want to connect you with this guy. All right, yeah. Shout out to Terrence, and then Cass said raw shit. Hey,
yeah.
shout out to Cass, and then
Man, shout out to my boy Cass. Always helping me out, help me move my daughter. Hold on. This is a EP. Rachel, you on the podcast on speakerphone. What's up? Hello?
Are you serious?
Yeah, right now. You're live.
Hey.
Hey.
I tried to call you back. I know you in Texas, like getting some horses or something, so or whatever you're doing over there.
I was dropping horses off.
Exactly. I knew you're doing something with horses in Texas. And shout out to Rachel. She's the one that provided the horses, setting up the tent, and really fleshing out the period piece. She actually put together that very first scene of the period piece.
Yeah.
She wrote the final song at the end. She wrote it.
Shout out to Rachel. Rachel, I don't know if I know you, but hey, you did your part with the film now.
Nah, she killed it, man. We really couldn't have did the period piece or a lot of things without her. And her and Jennifer putting together the event. They did a great job. So I appreciate you, Rachel.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Did you did you need to talk to me privately or not live?
Oh, I mean, I you can call me back. I mean, I don't have no problem with saying what I was gonna say, but yeah, you can call me back.
Okay, all right. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Bye-bye. Yeah.
So we didn't even talk about that. The horses.
The horses. We had
Hey,
horses.
that was nice too. And the can we talk about the wardrobe too? Costume?
Oh yeah, we're like, man, we need Union soldier uniform, Union soldier.
And
uniforms.
it was like good, authentic, just clothing. Like
yeah, we just Googled it, and then Rachel's like, oh, let me go find it. Next day, boom, we had uniforms. Next day, uniforms. I got horses. She made that tent in the back. She made the campfire. She set that whole scene there. So yeah.
we give a love to everybody because that was just. Hey, if y'all missed the Color Cavalry, y'all need to be sure to go out and see it again.
November 19th, 12:16. Doors open at 9. Movie promptly starts at 9:30. Promptly starts at 9:30. And it's an hour-long film, so you really don't want to miss anything. So you really want to come on time if you want to check it out, because you'll miss something that's very because it's a shorter film, I guess, if you call it an hour a shorter film. But if you miss a scene, you may get lost unless you watch it twice, so.
And if you've seen it the first time, go see it again.
Oh yeah, so you can catch all the little nuggets.
All right, so I got some questions for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so we talked about, one again.
Oh yeah, this December 19th. Did I say November 19th?
I think you did say November.
December 19th, 12:16, 9 p.m. Doors open, $20, limited seating. Come check us out. Color Cavalry. All right, go ahead, bro. Sorry.
Oh yeah. You hit them with the
I
November.
got you. I got you, Jermaine. December 19th.
We going back in time.
Basically in 2 weeks. 10 days. Is it 2 weeks?
Yeah,
2
it's 2 weeks. Yeah,
Okay.
2 weeks from tomorrow.
All right, go ahead, bro.
Hey, I can't forget. Hey, December 19th. That's when school get out, y'all, for all the teachers out there.
Shout out to you. Shout out to Pine Forest storyboard class.
But nah, so hey, I don't want to sweep over the fact still, bro. This was your feature director debut, right? So I have a question. I got like a few questions, right? Because you shot it and edited along with the team and everything, right? But like as far as you directing it, right? It was some strong scenes in it, right? And shout out to Jermaine for the words. But how was it as a director, like trying to like take a vision that was given to you and kind of like trying to bring it to life?
I was kind of lucky on that one, especially the strong words by Tommy Gunn.
Hey,
I mean,
shout out to Tommy.
yeah, shout out Tommy Gunn.
That scene was powerful.
1216, owner of 1216, but basically Jermaine gave him the direction. Then I just pushed him in that direction. Then he just did it, bro. One take. That whole scene, one take, bro. One take. One take. He was pretty much one take everything. So yeah, once we got it, we got it. And even Pastor Alexander, the pastor to the Jesus Holy Tabernacle. Y'all need to go check it out on Sundays. But yeah, he did it. Mostly everybody's one take. Chad, we had to work with him, but he got it. He got what we needed.
That's just good, man. I'm just like, and for someone too, like you said, I just think about like me, right? Just like sometimes when I'm like, especially when I'm put in the roles to like shoot something and direct, right? Like, do you I feel like you have that superpower where you have to like really just find that balance, right? Like you behind the camera. Do you like so? Basically, when you recording it and you directing it, are you looking through the lens as if you're a director or as somebody like an audience member?
Kind of both, man. Kind of both. Sometimes it gotta be assholey out there. Sorry for the curse word, but
No, you have to.
I kind of had to be an asshole sometimes. Just to keep them in line and keep them with Jermaine's vision. Jermaine wants it a certain way, so we want to just kind of stay it. And I look at him, he'll say no or yes, and then boom. So that's all it took. And I'm always looking at it technically, and then shout out to the C-Stand. Shout out to the C-Stand. Because 95% of the time, the audio, we just ran it from the C-Stand and just moved it around. Otherwise, Jennifer or Jalil, which is Jermaine's son, was on set holding the boom. Both of those guys held the boom about 5% of the time, but about 95% of the time, boom on the C-Stand for the audio. Make sure someone hit the button for rolling. So that's why we only have 4 people in the production crew for this 1 hour feature film. So shout out to Sarge. What's up, bro?
Shout out to Sarge.
KB. Oh, everybody, man. Everybody. He was in the film. He was the father of Jay Camo.
Okay, yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
he did his thing too.
Oh, yeah.
I said everybody just like came through, brought their A game, showed out.
And they were so patient with us because that shot he was in, man, we were like running 2-3 hours behind that day because we had to go shoot something and then go shoot it at the location, and he was just patient with us.
Hey,
then he killed it.
I will say when you said that, man, when you on set, time is not your friend.
Not at all. Not at all. Whether you're shooting or editing, it's never your friend. Because November 19th was really coming on us. So
what's the latest night y'all had editing?
4, 5, 6 in the morning when the sun came up.
That's the thing. Yeah, I can believe it. So like, I'm giving y'all just flowers, like everybody for real. Like, I want everybody to know making the film is not easy. It's a lot of like sacrifices, a lot of hard work that comes into it. Like, a lot of stuff that just really goes into it. But also like, and then like you all
pause real quick.
Yeah.
Shout out to my pastor, also Chief David Alexander.
I was talking
He
about
married
it.
me and my wife.
For
So,
real. That's what's up.
Anyways, go ahead, bro. Sorry. I
Oh
interrupted
no,
you.
hey, cause I was talking to your boy at the start, and before I was like, man, like he killed it. Like it was just such a good natural.
Okay, hold on.
Alright,
Sorry. Yeah, he was such a natural. You on speakerphone, bro?
Hey, what's up, fellas? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yes,
we can hear you
sir.
good.
Hey, listen, man. I just want to say this, man. I was sitting here listening. I'm sorry I couldn't be there. Man, your boy is so modest, man. Your boy killed it, dog. Like your boy was like, man, with the editing and directorial debut. Like you talk about a person who was like possessed and out of their mind. Like your boy killed it, man. It was such an amazing thing, man. To sit back, like he said, we edited this film. First off, what's up, Cowboy? My bad.
Oh
dog.
no, hey, I'm glad to have you on, bro.
Where it was amazing, and like we got lucky a lot of times in editing because a lot of mistakes forced our hand to think creatively.
That
and I know
happens.
and Cowboy, I know you know exactly what I mean by that. And that it pushed us. And your boy was like, I've worked with your boy on Across in Time. I worked with him on one of my music videos that went through the film festival circuit on this clinical. But I've never seen like your boy just like in his bag like he was this time around. Like I don't know, he was a man possessed. Brandy, his wife, seen it. We all saw it, man. So shout out. Cause he ain't gonna never say that. So I had to call in to say that, to get that out. Cause that man was crazy, man. And you know, and he did so much for my son. Like, you know, he taught my son everything about like filmmaking and stuff. And I remember one time, and he looks at my son, he's like, yeah, go get this with the this and this, that, and then this, and then connect it to that. And I looked at your boy, I said, he don't know that stuff. Before I could finish my sentence, here he come with everything. And all your boy says is thank you and grabs it. So, you know, it was just a great journey. And I do want to say this one thing, Cowboy, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have even had my mind shifted into writing the horror aspect into this. Like, I got the inspiration from Sinners, but I got the courage for you. So thank you so much for being you. And that's all I wanted to call in to say, man. I love y'all boys, man.
Hey, bro, hey, I appreciate you. And look, for the ones who are tuning in who don't know who's speaking, this is Jermaine J. Williams, writer, creator, producer, and more of all of the Color Cavalry. So, yep, Jermaine, bro. I just gotta I've been giving flowers the whole podcast, man. But I just love everything that y'all do, bro. And so, just keep being great, man.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it so much. And I really, truly mean that, man. Watching the candid, like, I'll never forget when I was in Jacksonville and I saw one of your first trailers. I was still living there. And it was like, I don't want to start calling out names because I'm not going to get the name right. But it was dope as hell. I was like, I called you, boo. I was like, who is that? And it was like at that horror aspect. I think the score was, I got 5 on it. I'm not sure. It was something, but I was like, man, I'm gonna end up writing horror one day, or at least try my hand at it. And that like every time, like I just call you the king of that genre, man. Like the way you just tell your horror stories, it influenced me, and you could see it in the Color Cavalry.
I did.
So
Hey,
I appreciate
the editing with that. I was like, that's what I was talking about just a minute ago. I was like, man, this yeah, that's on edge because it kind of, it kind of catches you because everything's kind of like a little lighter tone. And then I love how y'all kind of intertwined that in and brought that in. And hey, it was amazing.
Well, thank you so much, man. I'm gonna let y'all continue on, but you guys find a way to steal the show. With that one line. Hey, you heard that new joint out of Wilcox? Oh, that J. Camo? Yeah, that was it right there, bro. Love y'all boys. I'm out, man. Peace out, dog.
All right, love you, Jermaine. All right, bro.
Right, bro.
Yeah, man. Jermaine J. Williams, super talented. We also have Tammy over here. Shout out to her. She did a great acting job. She did that scene with David Alexander. She,
Oh, yeah.
You know, with her scene, and she's a wonderful writer as well. And she's out here winning contests and everything with her writing. She's doing dope things. So, yeah, shout out to Tammy, killing it. Everybody killing it, man. We were just so lucky to have talented actors and just people on set just to make this to come to fruition. What's up?
And see, that's what I be telling people too. Like we talk about it here all the time. Like, you know, people always feel like, hey, I gotta go such and such to find talent or to make movies or do whatever. But like, man, it's so much talent just like here in the city or around the Gulf Coast that like don't sleep on us, you know?
Exactly.
Yourself included. I mean, from acting, from whatever you need, music, right? And acting talent, all of it is really, you can just find it here at home. And you all are a testament of it. You find a good team, a good people who you can work with and collab with. The world is yours, you know?
Exactly. And you know what? Shout out. This is goes underrated. Part of what Jermaine does. Shout out to his casting, because we didn't do a casting call for this movie. He's like, oh, that person, they seem like they would be good. Boom, called them. Boom, called them, and then he converted them. So, yeah, man. I mean, he does a great job at casting and figuring out who he wants to play that role, even though they never acted or maybe acted in one film or just whatever. But he picks the right people to fill those roles, and it makes my job easier. It made my job easier for this film as well.
Yeah, because like I said, the casting for it was like really good. And hey, that's a superpower too. I don't love to see it. Hey, shout out to Jason in the chat.
What's up?
That's one of my students. Shout out to
Oh yeah, we didn't give your ghost credit, man, because y'all couldn't get the marching together. It wasn't you, but just everybody else, man. We had to cut that. That's why that scene was so short.
Which one?
When there was marching in the scene. I wanted it to be longer, but some people were just doing like this, marching and the clapping. I had to fix that like in post because it was like, yeah, bro. Yeah, I really had to flex my sound skills on this movie, just adding Foley and just cleaning it up and just different tools I had to use. So like I would clean up the audio really well, but then it knocked out all the environment. So I had to put the environment back into the film. So I'd rather have clean. I mean, it just depends. Depends. I didn't use it all the time, but sometimes I had to clear out like just the husband, because we had a lot of issues with electrical humming when we were in a certain location.
Oh
So,
yeah, like
it's
from
like-
appliances and stuff. Yeah, that look.
No, it wasn't even the humming of the refrigerator. It was the electrical interference in the house.
Oh shoot. Yeah,
It
that
was
could
like
pick up too.
that was all the sound, but we couldn't redo it, so had to clear that out. So
So through the whole process, what would you say like your favorite part?
finishing the last day. I don't know, just being in here with Jermaine and us just bouncing ideas back and forth. Sometimes he'll come with an idea, be like, no. But then he'll come with another idea, be like, yes. And then we'll just try to execute it, you know? So there's a lot of things in the film that I wanted to fix, but I couldn't because I spent hours and hours trying to replace certain things, just like, I guess, masking wise. I wanted to replace a couple things, but yeah.
So it's so many like good moments in the film. You got any like a favorite scene? Cause there's some good moments.
I like the scene where he's where Tommy's super serious and then he becomes really funny. That scene, did you catch that one?
It's just not in the barbershop.
It's in the barbershop. It's
It
at
is.
the very end.
Yeah, at the end.
Yeah. So,
When he talking about when he was shaving up.
Yeah. That I don't know. I just like doing the period piece part. 'Cause I got to really flex like the the lighting and trying to make it look like that time in 1800. So yeah, and AI is a great tool, everybody. So it wasn't used a whole bunch, but it was used enough to convey the story. So don't be scared of those different things. Just use them as a tool to help your story get executed correctly.
Yeah, cause y'all, I noticed like you use that kind of with some of the period pieces and stuff,
Mhm.
and then with like the throwback images and yeah,
Yeah, so
it worked out well.
yeah, so just sprinkled it in there. It's not 100% yet. Maybe like a year from now we can do a lot more with it, but right now you can only really oh yeah, just Jay. Yep, that was one of my favorite ones when Jermaine made his debut or his cameo in the film. Just Jay. I don't trust anybody in Atlanta, right? So, yeah, so but I'm glad like a lot of parts that we thought was gonna hit like really went well with the crowd. So
Was there any that you weren't the child? Because I find this happening to myself sometimes. Like it be moments that I don't expect to hit with the crowd that do.
yeah, there were some moments I just can't think right now, but there were some parts where like when he goes from one city to the other city, I didn't know that was gonna hit so hard because we made some changes in this from one scene to the other, where it's extended. Then we made it, then we cut it, and then it still hit even better than we thought. So yeah, so there was a lot of different scenes, and yeah, and scenes that we didn't think would hit, yeah, hit very well. And then them clapping at the end during that last when Kenny Chambers came on there and did her announce her newscast.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know people were just gonna clap. Yeah, so everybody, yeah, as long as you pay attention to the story, you can really be immersed in what Jermaine is trying to tell you. You know, so
It has a lot of heart. Like that's what I said,
Yeah.
like a lot of just from all different just different
Will Cox.
aspects.
Oh, okay, that was one of my favorite parts as well. Yes. When KB and Naya were just riffing off of each other, you know, my house, all that stuff. Wilcox, Alabama. So yeah, when they were riffing off of each other, that was just that was great. That's one of my. I mean, I love the whole film, bro. It's just when you are editing a film for so long, just doing it back to back to back, back to back nights, you get real numb to how it feels, So that's why we did get the focus group to kind of rattle us a little bit.
I think that's so cool
and give us some
too.
critique. We didn't, because we don't care what you say about it. If we're gonna like it, it's our art, but we do want outside eyes because sometimes you just
you see
get
the
numb.
same thing, yeah.
Mhm.
I think like that's something that I probably need to do some more on myself, but like that's a cool aspect just to bring into like whether you making any type of art, just to like and major production and TV shows do it all the time where they have like focus groups where before they actually put something out, they'll bring in, people to kind of like get it, give some reviews, give some notes, like to figure out, because at the end of the day, everybody wants to make the best product,
Exactly. So, but that was it. We just want to see, and doing that focus group really help us make the story a lot more cohesive. Just make it flow better, moving the scenes around. So, Jermaine and I are not too prideful of, or not too, I don't know what the word is, but if someone says something and it's worth the film, we're not gonna just discard it. We're gonna take it to heart, discuss it, let's see if that is a viable change that we can make in the film. Because just moving this to here is not just an easy fix. You know what I'm saying? Because the timing that goes from scene to scene to scene, and like, hey, just move this scene to over there. But then you got to think of everything else, how the previous and the scenes, and then the sound, and you got to transition the scenes, moving it. It's just not like an easy fix. So, I mean, I fought hard for some scenes, but then I agreed a lot with the changes. So.
I think that's like you hear people talk about too, like filmmaking being collaborative effort, right? But like it really is a collaborative effort,
Yeah, it's definitely and Jermaine and I we'd be like, no, we'd just be fighting over something, but then we'll make it work. Sometimes he'll want something and I don't want it, but then I do it his way and it works, and vice versa, So.
Compromise.
You just got to have compromise, give and take. You know what I'm saying? All the horror parts, like I was like, man, we can't do that. Then we did it. So I was like, because I don't know. Sometimes I got lazy because I was just tired. I was like, man, I don't want to, because he wanted to move the guy from here and then move him over there, I didn't want to do that, but then we did it, but it made all the difference.
Oh no,
So.
it came out good. You know, I was here for it. We got a couple questions in the chat. All right, shout out to Ms. Winder.
What's going on, Miss Shanita?
She said, "Did you all film locally?"
Yes, in Pensacola. I wish we could have shot. We definitely wanted to shoot in Wilcox, but it just wasn't in our budget of $0. So
She said, Jermaine said the cavalry at the end surprised me. The crowd erupted. Hey, that was.
oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They just brought it full circle, you know.
And then with that song that Rachel wrote,
That's amazing too, because I didn't even know that.
Yeah, she just wrote it. Like I think she was driving a text or something. And she wrote it, and then she's like, "Hey, take these words and make a song." Then we made a song, and then just hit at the end. So
It did.
So that's what's good about producing your own music, is that you can take just some of the lines and some of the scenes and kind of tailor it to the scene instead of trying to find music and not use copyrighted music, because that's we don't have the budget for that as well. So just using tools to make the music to be custom for the film was definitely a game changer.
So with the music, right? Because I just thought about something. So like music plays a big aspect to like the film itself, right?
Yes.
So did y'all have did you find a lot of the music in like post, or did y'all kind of go into it with like music already like at the base?
There's a couple that we made prior to, but for the most part, because what we were doing is we would shoot the scene. That same night we're editing the scene. Okay, so we would shoot the scene, edit the scene, shoot the scene, edit the scene. That's pretty much the workflow. And then after we decided that we want some music in this scene, then we start just boom, 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 making the song, go through a whole bunch of different renders and stuff, and then boom, write the song, make the song, put it in there, lay it in there. Oh, that doesn't work. Let's make another song. Boom. So we're just doing all that at the same time. Same shooting day was the editing day, was the song making day. I was mixing the sound on the spot, like as we went, because I didn't want to save it for the end, because mixing the sound and just have that. Yeah. No, I was trying to mix. I was trying to do it all at the same time, because I didn't want to do it at the end where I just would not pay attention to detail. So while we were just editing specific scenes, I was just doing it at the same time. So it would just cut off my back end workload. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it makes sense, but man. Hey,
So yeah.
If y'all got a film, y'all hit your buoy up, because this is just, I'm not surprised by anybody's work ethic who is involved in this film, because I know the people that was involved, but like, this is all incredible stuff and an incredible gems. So I mean, this is really just like a sign that like, if it's something that you want to do, like if it's a will, there's a way,
Yeah.
Like if it's something you want to do, we always talk about just do it, and like, don't let nothing stop you. And basically like, this right here is a product of that,
And the tools are out there to do everything. And I mean, I use a Sony A7S III, so I've had that camera since 2020. But the image look magnificent. You know what I'm saying? But when we're shooting these films, like I'm not worried about the image. I know it's gonna look good, because I mean every camera looks good. I'm focusing on lighting. I'm focusing on story. I'm focusing on sound, execution of the scenes. Framing. That's all so much more important than the camera. So
it was when you said framing, it was one shot you did, and I really loved the frame. It was just a simple shot. It was when Chaz was sitting outside on the steps.
Mm-hmm.
You know what scene I'm talking about? He was sitting outside on the steps talking, but the way he was like positioned in the middle of the steps, like the framing for it was just like A1.
Oh yeah, with the leading, yeah. So you gotta be like a photographer. You gotta have the leading lines, and then I shot another like kind of Dutch angle through the
rail. That whole little scene. I was like,
I try to do my my thug this. I try to do my cowboy on that. 'Cause you be killing it with the framing. So I always learn from you, bro. So I mean, pre-production, everything. Just I love the way your stuff sounds. I love your stories. I just love the way you shoot. So man, I take a lot from you when I'm shooting these films. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you just being in my presence because
Oh, man.
it helps me just through osmosis. You know what I'm saying? So
I appreciate that. We got some more questions.
one camera. I use one camera to shoot it. One camera, Sony A7S III. Well, you know what? A couple scenes, because when you get, I guess, improv-y, I don't know, when you start doing kind of improv,
Yeah.
you can't really do 2 takes. So I did use 2 cameras a couple times. But for the most part, like 95% of the time, I just use one camera, which was a Sony A7S III. I just, but most of it's just in editing and trying to capture the continuity. But as I noticed, and I watched like a lot of big films, they don't really care about the continuity. Like, I mean, they do, but they don't.
Yeah, we starting to pick up
You
on
know?
that now. Yeah.
So they're just more worried about story, I guess, because their budgets are low too, so they can't keep reshooting. But as long as the continuity is kind of the same and your story's flowing, you know, you don't have to be super on point with continuity. I mean, it's a great thing to do, but it's not the ultimate decision in if you're gonna cut from here to here, you know. So
Yeah, I mean, as long as the story is good, like, because when you said that, I thought about, you know, social media, TikTok is really going back, like, people going back watching these old movies. I say old movies, but older movies, and, like, making, you know, videos about, oh, you see, like, this wasn't the same thing, this wasn't the same here, or you see the stunt double. But, like, when you, stuff we would have never, ever picked up alone if someone didn't take the time to bring it to us. Because, like, you're so involved and so, not really involved, but so immersed in like whatever the story is, or you know, that you don't. The average person just doesn't.
exactly,
Yeah.
the story is the most important thing. The story is like the most key thing, and then continuity. I mean, they're just trying to get views and
But
stuff. You know, so-
don't we saying this? But still, you want to give some insight to continuity.
Oh yeah. When we're on set, I try to get continuity down to the T. I mean, that's a focus point. But when in the editing process, if something doesn't hit, but you know, and then you have to choose, you got to choose one. So we chose story, even though you don't really see. There is one continuity thing that's really messed up in here, but I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say
if
it.
you want to,
I see it.
Yeah.
I see it every time I watch it. But for the story, it works fine. But if anybody finds it and tells me what it is, I'm gonna give you $20. Okay. So if you find it and it's something that's really off, but no one has ever said anything. We've said this to focus groups. No one's ever said anything about it, but I know. So, but yeah, it took 1 month to shoot, edit, mix down, soundtrack, original music, 1 month. Shanita.
which is
Yes, and we did use original scores. We just created everything.
and the score was good, bro. You know how I feel about a good score. And the
Oh
music.
yeah,
It was
I
just
know
like-
that's your thing. I mean that's what drives your films. So yeah, that's what I mean. On It's Clinical, we chose a lot of music, but a lot of it's copywritten. So on this one, we had the tools to create our own music. So
I think like, and then I like I said, I like too that, and if y'all missed the post, y'all go find the post and go listen to the music that the music is on. The film actually has its own original soundtrack. Like, can we get back to movies making soundtracks? Because that was such a pinnacle part of like movies back in the day, you know.
oh, I know, Love and Basketball, Juice, Above the Rim.
All of them just had good soundtracks, and so like I like that y'all one did original music for it and then just released a soundtrack for it. Like,
Yeah, exactly. We released the soundtrack before the movie dropped.
and
so,
that's exactly how it's supposed to be, you know. Like,
you know, so we know Apple Music, Amazon, Spotify, it's all on there. So I'm really proud of this film. This is the best work I've done. So
and like I will say this too, like just take a moment just to give you yours. Like, so I remember like when we first started, you know, working together, which was, we didn't really meet till what, Sacred? That's so wild.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. I
wild,
met
right?
you. You were the AD. And
Yeah.
I was a
Well, we knew each other,
cinematographer.
but we just hadn't worked and actually officially met until then. But like, I had watched your stuff for years before then, and like seeing, you transition from like you still do music videos and stuff, but like seeing you really step more into the film. Now I just remember us talking like even like a year or so back or stuff. You like, hey, I really want to get more into like shooting film and like get more into like narrative type work, right? And you did, bro. Like you got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 films.
Yeah, 6. Yep, 1, 2. Yep, 6. 5 features, 1 short, and there's other shorts too that I did with Jermaine. So a few
Yeah.
more, but the ones on this wall, yeah, like 5 features, so over 45 minutes. So one's like 2 hours, I think. But yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I just remember having that conversation, specifically at the old studio, and we were just talking, just cutting it up, and like to see your journey going through it, bro. Like you just out here, like, one, always got a good drive about you, but two, just out here, just getting it, just making it happen. Like that is, y'all talk, y'all try to give me my flowers, which I appreciate them too. But like that's, I guess we inspire each other. Like I'm inspired by your drive, bro. Like you just like, hey, I want to do this, and then the next thing I know, like you done popped it out. Like you just consistent with it, right? And then I always say, with anything that you want to do, and this is for everybody, like with anything you want to do, if you want to do it, not only just do it right, but be consistent with it, right?
Exactly.
And you've been consistent with it, with just your passion, your drive, and it's really like started opening doors for you. And like you can literally like watch it and see, okay, each project does get better and better and better and better, right? And that's what you want, because some people, they make something and they kind of like be on cruise control where like after a while, everything starts to look like the same thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like with your work, bro, it has really like, you can look at it and see like, all right, it just gets better and better and better, right? You just keep going, climbing the ladder upward. And yeah, bro, I just want to just give you your praise for that, bro, because that like it takes a lot. Like I said, we make films, it may look easy from the sidelines,
Mm-hmm.
but it is sometimes like you be in the depths. Me and my boy, when we be talking, we be out here in the trenches, and that's from one, pre-production, just trying to figure out how you gonna make the film, and then two, like Jermaine said earlier, when you in production, it's so many. It's like a beautiful train wreck. You go in,
always a beautiful train wreck.
You go in with a whole plan, like, all right, we're gonna do this to a T, and no, nothing go right. But it's really a way of just like collaborating and pivoting, right? Just trying to find the moment, and that's what makes the movie magic, right? And then outside of that, post-production, editing is the pitch, y'all. It is not a fun. I mean, it is fun, but
there's
it
no
is
more
like,
crew around you. There's no more people around you. It's just you.
And then
your
like
MacBook.
I smiled earlier because you was talking about how y'all was in the edit bay, and you have people, when you collaborate, you have people with different perspectives of the same project, right?
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes you find yourself kind of going tic-tac or arguing to try to figure out what is, and prove a point of what is the best thing for the overall film,
That's why before Jermaine gets here, I mean, Jermaine's probably the only person I can Jermaine and Ulrika are probably the only people I can work with. They could be in the room with me because basically they don't say nothing till I finish my flow, because Jermaine already knows, like, I'll be doing something and he'll be like, you should do this and that. I like, bro, I'm doing that. Just let me get to it, bro. I'm getting there. Just let me process it out real quick. You know what I'm saying? So they just be chilling, and then I hit the space bar, and then let them see it. So,
but yeah, I mean, that's how it is though. Sometimes you just like, you real deal. Overall, you real deal. Like when you make a film, you build such an incredible bond with the people who go on that journey with you, because like for everyone, you see the good, the bad, the ugly. A lot of times you see different sides of people. Like we are all, like I said, in the trenches trying to make the best thing we can make. And so I say that for you. I say that for Jermaine. I say that for everybody. It's a superpower.
Exactly, man. And it gets emotional too, man. Like after we did the first cut, not even like the final cut, the first cut, man. I like literally cried at the end. I was like, oh my god, we're done. We were far from done at that point.
But like you see the light at the tunnel.
I'm like,
you know?
oh my god, we just finished it. Like the last scene when we had the last part, and we see him walking off or whatever. But yeah, so it does get emotional because you really want the best, and you don't want to let anybody down. You don't want to let yourself down. You just want something fire for people to see because I already felt it was gonna be dope just from all the scenes that we did. It's just I didn't want to let anybody down because I knew it was gonna be dope. So I really put I was literally the night before the premiere, I was editing, bro. I was going through each frame, just being meticulous, just like looking at each frame, bro. Just going in there, checking the sound. Like I would check the sound on my computer, then I would check it on my speakers. I'd go in my car and listen to it. I was just being super meticulous on everything because, like, on this one, I really want to learn the skill of sound mixing and stuff. I mean, I still have a lot to go, but yeah, I was super meticulous on each little frame.
And you got to, but I mean, like,
and there's 24 frames in 1 second, so I could tell when one frame is off in the film. So yeah, 24 frames times 1 hour, that's a lot. So go ahead, bro. Sorry.
No, I'm just listening. I'm just. I will say, you can tell, like watching it, like with anything, right? The product is an example of the work that was put into it.
Yeah, definitely put a lot of work, bro. So, but the good thing about this film, even though we had talented people, we had other talented writers and creators. Everybody played the role. You know what I'm saying? No one really overstepped their boundaries. And if they did want to collaborate, they did collaborate. But we made sure everybody did the job they're supposed to do. Because it's when you have a million people like talking, it's just tough because there's a million people. There's the focus group and then the producers. The actors didn't really do anything in this one as far as, you know how you get some actors, they're like, oh, you should do it this way, blah, blah, blah. Let me do another take, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? You get some of those people, but, I mean, everybody played the role, and it shows, so, yeah.
All right, so before we got one more question. How can someone collaborate?
Just have to hit up Jermaine. When we make a post, we're shooting something, just hit Jermaine up. I'm not the right person to talk to about that, so hit up Jermaine. If I'm working with Jermaine or whoever I'm working with, just hit them up. But don't hit me up because I'm just bad about that stuff.
Do you have any tips for collaboration? Just not like with just specifically like Jermaine, but just you've collaborated on, you know, some projects here.
Oh, just with everybody, just have to learn to compromise and just communicate the vision. The what you have to do is just the vision has to be communicated and what people want, and then just execute that vision. So, yeah, but there's always a lot of compromise and what you want to do. But
I think that like what I just took, you know, that is a sign of a good director too, you know, like when you direct, right? So when you direct something, you are the key to the vision, right? And you have so much, like you have to stay, whatever is going on, you might compromise and make choices, but as long as it's true to the vision, that's what has, like, the vision is the main thing, right? So my dad has he was quoted for this quote saying, always keep the main thing, right? Mm-hmm. So I think that is like the vision of the film, like when it comes to directing, right? So when you director, you have the vision, like you know what the vision is, right? Mm-hmm. And But although you know the vision, you have to stay true to it because, like you said, you got so many different outside voices from producers to focus groups to actors to just random people who just want to throw their 2 cents in. But like, it's okay where we talked about like collaborating and sometimes, compromising on certain stuff as long as it overall enhances or works towards the vision, right?
Exactly. And even though you may tell me something and it looks like I'm ignoring you, I'm receiving your critique or I can't. I'm lost for words. I will accept your
Suggestion.
So, I suck, bro. I will receive your suggestion, and then I may or may not use it. But sometimes I do use it. Like one time, there's one scene where where someone broke the fourth wall.
Fourth wall. I looked at the camera.
Broke the fourth wall. Not a gaze, like we've said on previous podcasts. Okay, not a gaze, but actually breaking the fourth wall. And Rachel has suggested it. And shout out to Hollyland. I don't have this over there. I don't want to move the camera. Hollyland wireless headsets, because while I'm shooting and they're looking at the iPads or Video Village or whatever. So, because when we shoot the signal to some iPads so the producers can look to catch anything that's out of sorts. Mm-hmm. But then she recommended breaking the fourth wall on one of the scenes. And at first I was like, maybe. And then I was shooting, and then I found the right time to actually use that. And then I used it, and then I thought it worked pretty well. So shout out to Rachel on that scene where she suggested breaking the fourth wall because it really worked. So yeah, I take suggestions. I mean, I may look like a dick sometimes, but I mean, I don't. I just have no emotion sometimes, but I listen to everything that everybody says.
No, I think you just got like you be in the zone, right? I can't say anything. I really cannot, because I'm the same way. I'm like you're not when you step into that director role. You're not. I don't want to say an ass. Like you're more we're taking. So let's take. I won't say ass, but you're taking ass to assertive. You're just assertive with what you want. Like, and once you're in it, once I'm on set and you're the same way, like we only have a certain amount of time to get so much done, right? So we got to like.
And we're one man crew, so so when you're setting up for a shot. Like first of all, I gotta look at the sound, on the C stand. All right, I gotta make sure the adjustment of the boom is in the shot, and then I gotta set the frame, then go rolling. So I'm gonna hit the button. I'm not gonna rely on them. I go look over there and make sure it's streaming. Just because they say streaming, I'm gonna look over there because I've had people say streaming back, and then the button's not pressed. Mm-hmm. So you're looking at that. Then you're looking at the actor.
It's like, so many different,
there's like a million things going on, bro. And then you got to shoot the shot, and then you got to observe, how they're acting. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then if you're shooting like a second or third shot, then you got to look at continuity. Oh, your hand was this way. Oh, the blanket was above your, You got to check all that stuff. Continuity. And then you got to grab the shot. Like, oh, the AC just kicked on. A cut. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? So there's like a million things you have to worry about at the same time being a one-man crew, because you got to do sound, you got to do lighting, you got to do cinematography, you got to do everything. So but I love it. I love the process.
It is. It's like you got like you get like I guess it'd be more adrenaline, but you do get like a little high, like just you just
because you're in control.
In the zone.
You're in control, like everything. You control this whole everything that's in front of your lens. You're in control of it and how it's gonna look, and you're gonna take it from the shooting and log to like there's no color in the scene to creating all of it with the sound and all that. So, man, I love doing that. I wish we had bigger budgets, but I mean, that's what it is.
I always think to myself, right? And I had this conversation the other day, just with me, talking with a friend. I was like, look at the stuff we do with no money, right?
Exactly.
I was like, we do a lot, right? But when you think about it, we've really barely touched the surface of what we can accomplish. Because we had a budget.
Oh my God. I could bring a dolly in or something. Maybe someone else could hold the sound. I don't have to worry about the sound at all. I could just focus like 100% on the shot. Man, that would be great. But
You do what you can.
exactly.
And you make the best product that you can, and you did. And that's why I say excuses are the tools of the incompetent. I'm just not even gonna go into it. But a lot of times people make excuses for not to do something when the resources are there to do it and accomplish anything that you want to do. So again, let's just use this tonight's podcast. If anything, I'm more inspired just hearing about everything that took place, and I hope you all are as well. But like, let's do that. And one, find your village, find your people, work with people who share the same.
And you don't need a lot of people; you just need a few people.
You really don't. Like, you find your core people, you can just go out here and just make it happen. Like I said, Yabui was just talking about, like, even the camera he used, and we've made stuff with iPhones. Like, you really don't have to get caught up or lost in the sauce for having the best always. But like, if you have people who are talented, you have resources, and you could just tweak them to make it just the best you can, write the story out, take it from script to vision, and stay steadfast on your vision, like, the world is yours,
Exactly. But I would invest in sound, lighting,
for sure,
and gaffing equipment. Those are the three things. Your camera, you can keep that forever, but the sound, the boom. Oh, using 32-bit float is very important in recording audio, because a dude like Tommy Gunn, he'll go from like talking like this, then he'll scream like this. Like, using 32-bit float will fix all of that. So you won't have anything peaking, and then you won't have anything too low. So 32-bit float in a recording device is key. It was super key, because I didn't have to worry about adjusting the levels every single time we created a scene, or we had to adjust for someone screaming. I could fix that in post. So yeah, sound and lighting and like C-stands, would be my first investment, after just buying a good enough camera, so.
definitely that sound.
Yeah, that's the most important thing.
Man, I just tell, like when we make a movie, everybody wants to make the most cinematically beautiful thing in the movie, but you can make the most beautiful film out there. I mean, visually captivating. And with me doing the festival, I see some films that get submitted, and they are just like breathtaking.
Mm-hmm.
But if that sound is up, it just
it sounds trash, movie trash.
You cannot stay with the
just
film.
like a beautiful girl. If a girl's beautiful, she opens her mouth and she starts spitting out trash, then you're ugly too. So same thing. Same thing. And shout out to Turner Miss out there.
Shout out to
I see you, bro. Writing, directing, editor,
Hey,
everything.
another film that
Hidden Intentions 2 looks dope. Oh my god,
it does look so
fire,
good. Hey,
bro.
February, is it February?
Terrorist. When
does
is that coming out, bro? When's the premiere? I know it's in February something. That thing looks fire, bro. That trailer, chef's kiss, bro. That looks fire, bro.
Another
and he doing everything too.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you really just
he's a main actor, writing, directing, and he edits.
now. See, that's one thing I ain't gonna do, Yabui. You will never. I ain't gonna say never, because I never say never. But I do a lot of stuff, and I even act too sometimes, right?
No, I see you.
But I'm not going to be.
There we go. February 7th,
so
2026.
Y'all be sure to get those tickets for Hidden Intentions 2.
Hidden Intentions 2 is gonna come out.
It have a subline, don't it?
Huh?
Terrence, does it have a sub? Is it just it's Hidden Intentions 2 what? It have a second part, like a subline to it. He'll drop it in the chat in a minute. But anyway, y'all go get those tickets for the premiere. I'm excited about it. I missed the Black Friday deal, but I'm gonna try to. I'm still planning on being there. But again, another another filmmaker out here who had a vision, making it happen. And that's why I'm saying, like, the world is yours. And that's to anybody. And it don't really just have, we talk about film right here on the podcast, but you can take these same crossroads. That's what hidden intentions too, crossroads. Okay. But you can take the same stuff and apply it to any part of your life. You know, if you a singer or artist, whatever, like whatever it is, like it's there.
Exactly. And life is always gonna life. Life's always gonna
Life be-
life. Life is
Listen.
always lifing. That's not an excuse.
Life
not
be
to-
messing me up sometimes. Y'all.
Yeah, it be messing me up every day, bro. Life be lifing every single day. Things just happening, family things, just anything. Life is always lifing. But that's never an excuse not to achieve your passion at all. So
And sometimes that's when, like, you really should just do it. You know. Just,
yeah. It's just like your therapy.
It is like that's why I tell like I do a lot of I help work on a lot of films and stuff. People like, do you not be tired, especially with me working full time now?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, no, like for me, it is a lot of work,
Mm-hmm.
but it's what enjoy. Like it is therapy.
Exactly.
It's
Just get your
therapeutic.
mind
Like,
going. Just gets the synapses and your neurons just flowing everywhere, and you get to
and you're
create.
doing what you like to do. You know.
Yes, exactly, bro. Life is life, man.
And then no excuses, make it happen, you know. Yeah. A lot of times, I mean, I'm guilty of it too, you know. We as nothing holds us back but ourselves.
Exactly. And yeah, that not only goes for film, that's with just anything
Yeah.
that you want to do. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just
Man, tonight has been incredible.
yes,
This
sir.
has been a great podcast, you all. But yeah, so do you have any final thoughts?
No, we just said it right there. Life's always gonna be life in. Just use your passion as a therapy, and just find a good team. Just bond with your team. Learn to collaborate. Learn to compromise.
I think I brought it up before, but Issa Rae is known for quoting this girl, but it really became Issa Rae quote where she's talking about like networking. It's like a famous quote now, where Issa Rae is just talking about like, you know, people get into the industry and they talk about trying to network up when you really should try to network across and work with the people who are on the same level
yeah.
as you and build up instead of trying to go to the people up and like.
Because one day those PAs
Hold
will
on real
be.
No, still talking.
Yeah, one day those PAs will be. What was I gonna say? It's gonna be your boss. So treat everybody nice.
That's true too, because there's another. Sorry, y'all, I had to step away real quick. There's another example of Jack A. Y'all know I'll be watching all these interviews. Jack A. From 227 and Sister.
Okay.
She was talking about how she was such a diva on set, and she was real rude to like the PAs and stuff back then. But then I think it was Kenya Barris who did like Blackish and a whole bunch of like, you know, those big shows. He ended up turning into who he was, and of course, you know, he didn't bring her on because of how she treated him.
Okay.
And she was like, you know, like I wish I would have treated him better because I would have had like more opportunities to do stuff. But yeah, you really do just have to like treat everybody the same, you know.
Exactly.
But yeah, well, let me see when you going to. Terrence, come on. When you trying to come on the podcast now? Look, we have you on next Thursday if you ready.
Yeah, come on.
and
Let's talk about set life. Let's talk about your films. You've been on like everybody's set, bro. You've been putting in work, man. You're self-made. Everything is your own funding, your own money. You didn't rely on anybody else. It's just you, bro. So shout out to you, man, for doing that. Because when it could be done, you got it done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So shout out to you, bro.
And that's if it's any other, you know, people out here working on films or interested in films and want to come on the podcast, y'all come on, because everybody has a different intake and just a different gem that, you know, experience. And so hit us up. We want you to
Yeah,
come
we
on.
want people to come on, share your passions and dreams in film. So
Well, all right. Well,
we went over
are-
on this one,
no,
but
we're doing good.
I can talk about this all day, bro.
I know,
so.
and it's been a minute since we talked for real. Shout out to Tiffany in the chat. She said he's ready.
Oh, what's up? I know he's always ready.
Another phenomenal actress.
Always. Yeah, she did
I haven't
great
seen
job.
that in a minute. How you been doing, Tiff? Hope you doing good out here. We thank y'all again too for just coming in and being active and just tuning in for the podcast. Yeah, Terrence, we're gonna set that up next week, next Thursday.
8 p.m., 8:30ish, somewhere around there. We kind of
We're
late
gonna
all
say
the
8
time.
p.m. Yeah,
8 p.m.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Like I said, we come on here every Thursday, 8 or
Whenever.
Yep,
Yeah.
you know, we try to do better, but we come on here, we talk about the shots, anything dealing with cinema. Sometimes we have different topics that we dive in. We try to share as much advice, give all the keys that have been given to us, to hope, inspire, and change. But no, like I said, we appreciate you all for just tuning in with us. We will now start closing. Now, I haven't did a good final thought, so y'all got to bear with me.
All right,
I'm finna look one up because, why not? All right, so my final thought for the night is every director remembers, and this is for you, their first feature, not just for the scenes they shot, but for the person they become in the process. It's a test of vision, willpower, and self-belief. Tonight was proof that when you say yes to the hard thing, you end up creating something that could last forever. That was for you.
Appreciate it, bro. Hold on, write mine real quick. Hold on. Or Chatty's writing it. Compliments of shout out to ChatGPT. Without you, nothing would be possible. At the end of the day, a film only comes to life because you refuse to quit. So whatever you're creating, use what you have, trust your vision, and finish the story only you can tell.
Nice.
Boom. All right.
Oh, Timmy said 2
Okay,
weeks.
2
I'm
weeks.
free
Yeah,
instead
that's
of
fine.
I'm free instead of next week.
Okay.
All right, yeah, we'll put
December 18th. Sounds good to me.
we'll put that in the calendar. That's good.
I'll just put tournaments in here. 'Cause I'm
Alright.
bad with my calendar.
I need to do better with mine too.
Oh yes, bro. I got all these Christmas shoots. Hey, I got Christmas shoots, you guys. Sundays through Tuesdays, $150 up to 4 people. Come get your Christmas shoots. So I can get some presents for my son and my wife. Or all my kids and my wife. So.
Hey, no, that's your boy.
Oh yeah, my boy Chad in okay.
Hey,
Lead actor from the
Killed
Colored
it.
Cavalry.
Killed it.
Next Thursday, hopefully you're off. You can come on the podcast and talk about your experience as a first-time actor. Also talk about your experience before you even started acting, dropping into the water in that car and then coming out and doing some dope acting in the Colored Cavalry. So that's what's up. You need to be on here next Thursday, December 11th, 8 p.m. I'm going to tell you 7 p.m. because sometimes you be late. So 7 p.m.
All right, how many changes?
Oh, you get 2 changes. You get 2 changes. It's 30-minute session. 2 changes. I have a regular backdrop and a solid backdrop if you want. So check my Facebook. You can see the different backdrops I have or what kind of style. So anyways, I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro.
No, I was just looking at it. Yeah,
Oh.
let's read. All right. Also, happy Founders Day to all my Ice Cold brothers of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated.
Do you make a sound or anything like AKAs?
No.
No? Y'all
We just 06 to the brother. 06 to the good brothers.
06. Oh, yeah, because it's Founders Day, right?
It is
So that's
Founders
what's
Day.
up.
Yeah, I got my pair on. Y'all can't see it too much, but yeah. All right, but yeah, he said he'll be here. So yeah, we looking forward to it.
At the studio, just come to the studio next Thursday, Chad, 7:30 p.m.
And also, oh no.
Go ahead, you go. I'm done.
Also, you all, if you enjoyed tonight's conversation, feel free to go back and watch our previous episodes on Yabui Media on YouTube under the Shot Callers Podcast. You can also listen to us anytime on the go. We stream, and all of our previous episodes are still live on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. I know y'all been going to Spotify, getting y'all end of the year wrap. So while you doing that, go ahead, tap into all of our older episodes are still just current and available and relevant. So y'all go back, give us some listens, share us some love, follow us on Facebook, Instagram. I don't know if we got Twitter, but you don't got to follow us on there. But follow us, give us a like, share, and comment as you all have already been doing on Instagram and Facebook. And again, we are very just grateful. This is a season of being grateful. So we're very grateful just to have y'all tune in, take time of y'all busy nights and evenings to listen in to us each Thursday.
Shout out to my wife, Brandy, for keeping it.
Shout out to Brandy.
Holding it down at home. Okay, go ahead, bro.
No, gotta share the love. But here on the Shot Callers Podcast, where we pick the shots, we call the shots, and we make them.
Yep.
Yabui, they waiting on who next.
Oh yeah, so we'll post. Wait, we still here. We still
okay,
here.
one second. So go ahead, bro.
Oh no, I just seen. She said, "Can you post in the chat?" So yeah, we'll come back. We'll come back and post the links in the chat. So y'all be sure to give us some love and follow us. And until next week, we out.